2020 is gonna be fucking lit.
Oh, the opposite.
Yeah,
The opposite one.
I'd rather something up my ass than down my throat.
Oh, you said nigga.
Yeah, some days feel unfazed, like when I'm with my friends with a cup raised, and I go right back at it like an automatic. More drinks, more songs, more beats to rap. A new era, rep my P's and those O's. Need the Phillies with the orange and black to feel home. From Citizens Bank back to Camden Yards, it's a tale of two cities, and trust we go hard. Trust we go hard, yes we go hard. You said we go hard, I said we go hard. Rocking my vibe koozie, stocking up on the loose. Did the lyrics come easy, but the life is a doozy. And yes, I'm choosy, and no, I won't settle, but I still take pop off over that kettle, cause I'm talking bigger picture, and yes, I'm gonna hit you with the...
Yo! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is round 2 of the Based Blokes Cast. I, Azzy, the sexy cat boy in the middle, are with your boys, Mike, or Mr. Pseudo Intellectual from wherever you're from, and Mr. Peter File. So,
Hello.
boys, how have you
Yeah.
been?
What's up?
Had a
Hi.
good couple of days break, you know. Mr. Pseudo went on a stabbing spree against the VTuber community. I saw that. Good job, my
Fun,
guy.
man. You finally got your
Eh.
views, man. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get
Yeah.
paid, bro. You're gonna get that dough, man.
It was
So-
my one W before I got sent to college hell, and it was
It's
really
alright,
bad,
don't
not
worry
gonna
about
lie.
it, man. Yeah,
It's one
So,
of those,
boys.
end of season successes.
that is true. Yeah, but
Yeah.
now it's the beginning of the new season where it's kind of boring for you. So don't worry, it'll catch up soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah.
Hopefully.
So anyway, boys, today our rough topic at hand is anime. Oh God. Well, as
Anime,
three
huh?
as three anime boys, what you guys think? You guys wanna start us off with any topics or what?
I
I
think.
just wanna- Go on.
All right. So I just want to say, how about we go off with like the most generic thing, okay? What is your favorite anime? What are you guys' favorite animes to date?
All right,
As of
boys,
right
let's do a top
Tori in
4.
the house. Haha, laugh.
I don't know what. That's such a dead meme,
Yee.
man. It's a dead meme. That's such a freaking dead meme, man. Oh my god. Okay, so
So
let's
2017, bro.
do a top 4. Peter, go. Start us off, man. Top 4.
Top 4.
Right on the top of your head. Yeah.
Top of my head, huh?
Yeah.
I guess
See how good
Haikyuu.
our anime taste is, you know. My top
I don't
4
know.
is Dragon Ball, Naruto, Pokemon, and Digimon. I'm just kidding.
Kill
If
yourself.
Kidding,
that-
right?
if
You
that-
gotta be kidding, right?
If that's your, ladies and gentlemen, if that's your taste, you should consider hanging yourself. I can't
I
say
think-
much more because Susan will be angry at me. I'm sorry.
Honestly
boss.
speaking, top of my head, it's gotta be Haikyuu, Yu Hakusho. It's gotta be Slam Dunk. And last one, I don't know, because of the manga and I guess reflective of the anime, One Punch Man. Yeah, put it that way.
Yeah,
Far
it's
in
not
my
bad.
head. How about you guys?
Not too bad. It's not too bad. Mr. Sudo,
hon-
you know.
I honestly
Go ahead.
can't. I honestly can't summarize my favorites in the top 4 because honestly I don't know much of what I like because
I
the
see, I
previous
see.
the past few years has just been a culmination of rage building up towards this entire genre as I see it fucking crashing. But
Yeah.
whenever I think of a good anime, I think of Death Note. It's my
Yeah,
I
that's a
thought
good
you were gonna
answer.
say Digimon for a second. I genuinely thought when I heard the
You
D,
know
I
what?
was like, Death Note.
you know what? Right behind Death Note is Digimon. Not gonna lie, I simp for it that hard. Let's
We're
go.
gonna get murdered by people online. Oh well, it's okay.
I mean, we
Your
want
last-
that, right? We want
your
we
last
want
two-
people in the
Let me-
comment section saying
That
shit
is
about our
true,
tastes.
yeah.
Let
man.
me fuel the fire even more. Digimon is better than Pokemon.
Oh,
I back that shit, okay? Digimon as an anime has better story and substance than Pokemon ever will.
maybe it's because I never watched Digimon as a kid, but you know, yeah. I don't know.
Bro,
I
what?
do enjoy both the games though. I watch a lot more Pokemon compared to
Wait,
Digimon.
you
yeah.
actually played the Digimon games?
A few, yeah, but not many like, compared to Pokemon at least.
I mean, I'm sure you play on like the Nintendo DS, right? It's just like that.
Yeah, a
I'm-
long
I-
time ago.
There we go.
I mean, right as I told you about Digimon, you downloaded that mobile game or something, and
I
then
deleted it. I
started playing it.
deleted it. I deleted it the very next day.
You still played it the second I told you about it.
Yeah, it looked fun. It looked
Dude,
really
Azzy,
fun.
it looked AIDS, man. I looked at it in the Play Store. It
No!
looked fucking AIDS,
It
man. It
looked
looked so
fun.
ass.
But then I realized it was a gacha game, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I don't
Yes.
like this anymore.
Oh, it looked
Alright.
like, as the kids say, it looked sus the moment I
that's
looked
true,
at it, man.
yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Shit!
Shut the fuck
Alright,
up.
so I guess my top four would be in no particular order. Silent Voice, Kuzuro Honkai or Scum's Wish, Attack on Titan, the entire series, and Monster Musume. If you guys,
Monster Musume,
if you're a
my
fan
guy.
of, like, you know why I like Monster Musume. I am a cat
Alright.
boy. Fuck you guys.
We'll get into Azzy's little obsession with
Oh
Monster
no.
Musume soon
Oh
enough.
no. You
He's
guys
got
gonna
some
call me out
in-
finally.
he's
Oh
got some
no.
interesting kinks, man, I tell you.
No, he's got an interesting history with that show.
Oh my god, yeah. So yeah, Silent Voice and AOT, bangers, Can't
I
can't
guess we can,
complain.
I guess from here on out we can talk about some of the shows. So, which one do you guys want to talk about first?
I don't know. Do you want to go with fan
Let's-
service or you want to go with something more in general? I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, so let's talk about some of the more impactful ones, yeah. So we had a mentioning of Haikyuu, we had mentioning of AOT, we had mentioning of what did the pseudo say again? I don't know, I forgot what pseudo said. Oh,
It's
I'm so
either
sorry, man.
Digimon or Death Note, man.
Yeah, Death Note. So we got Death Note. We have let's talk about Death Note, Haikyuu, and AOT on what it's done for the anime community. So
Okay.
let's start off with
Which one?
Death Note. Let's start off with Death Note, I guess, because Death Note came first before AOT and Haikyuu.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Death Note. Death Note is really good show. Not gonna lie. If for like I wouldn't even call it anime. I'll just call it show at this point. It can compete with some of the best. But I guess
I agree.
Death Note did put anime on the map a little bit, right? I mean, okay, comparing it to like Demon Slayer, no, but it did kind of show people that anime is not just a bunch of big bouncy boobies, and it's actually can
Yeah.
be fun, isn't it?
I'll say this. Yeah, I agree with that. Demon Slayer made anime cool, but
Mm.
Death Note, it had a huge impact, but it didn't make anime cool. Death
Yeah.
Note just became cool among a sea of shit. That's what it
Yeah, that's
basically
true.
was.
Well,
think
when did that note come out again? Sorry, boys.
it was like
2007.
early
I
early 2000s. That's all.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna say.
gosh, yeah.
Yeah,
We're so
but
old.
it came out during a time where the aspect ratio for the show wasn't AIDS. So
Oh yeah,
that's
we were
nice.
we were going through like the yaoi pedal and all the cringy stuff, right? My god, yeah.
I mean, not to say cringe. It was just like base level things, like what we saw before. I think it was that sort of era where Dragon Ball was still relevant. Naruto
Mm.
Shippuden was still coming about, and all of those had story but
Oh.
not that much substance, right? And then Death Note came along where it just made things more compelling. You could see, anti-hero, something more different, something fresh, something new.
And
Yeah.
it's really funny you bring out Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball when I say aspect ratio I mean like the video size, the resolution. You know how old anime was like in a box instead of a rectangle before?
Well aware.
Dragon Ball was a massive victim to that kind of thing because it kept getting re-released. At some point they tried to get the rectangular aspect ratio, but like they didn't like resize the animation. They just kind of zoomed in until it filled up the
Oh
rectangle and
no.
So it
it
looks
just
just like
True.
a 5-year-old's Photoshop job. It's like, I didn't like they didn't hold shift and control. They just like enlarged it. Boom.
you know what it looks like? It looks like one of my videos and I get too lazy to edit.
Ouch. Ouch, man.
Oof.
But I guess more about
No,
Death Note. I
yeah.
don't know. I'd say that Light Yagami for his time, and even now, he's one of the more compelling anti-hero type main characters. I don't think we ever see characters like him anymore as the main guy.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
One thing I
Well,
always
okay,
want to
when
Okay, go on.
yeah, sorry, but sorry that Mr. Sudo. When was the last time we actually had an anti-hero protagonist?
Oh,
A genuine
we have
one.
a we have a lot of those, but
They're
people
just bad, yeah.
they just say they're anti-heroes when they do good things. Like they're either anti-heroes and they do really good things, or they're anti-heroes and just do unforgivable shit that just defeats the
Okay,
purpose of an
so
anti-hero.
can we even say any good ones? I know. Okay, so I know the protagonist of Shield Hero and the protagonist of Redo of Hero are quote unquote anti-heroes, like, but that very poorly
Or
booked in my opinion.
well, okay, let's not talk about Redo of Healer because
That's
he's
true.
in a league of his
The
own.
guy is special.
He hardly enters the realm of hero after what he's done. I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that?
He's the incel hero, man.
He's like, no, women don't like me. I'm gonna beat women and bend them to my favor.
Yeah,
Do we have any good anti-heroes? Levi? Is Levi an anti-hero?
I wouldn't say
No,
Levi is an anti-hero, no.
he's more like a off
Oh yeah.
character at most, really.
And this is coming from someone who's only seen the first season of Attack on Titan, so who knows? Who
Okay.
knows? I think Eren Yeager Based on what I've heard, he's an anti-hero, but
That is
I don't
true.
know.
Yeah.
I can't say
Okay. Yeah.
anything
Maybe.
because
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. So
I dare
mean-
say Aaron Yeager is probably, especially like with the final season popping out. I'm pretty sure he's like the closest thing to the best anti-hero protagonist we have.
Well, he is definitely a favorite archetype amongst fans these days. He's because of
Yeah.
the comparison between something something along the lines of peace and rumbling. I've just sort of did a bit of research.
Peace and rumbling.
So
Yeah.
put it that way, to many, I think he's seen as the ideal sort of anti-hero of today. You know, I think some people might dare say even compare him to be the light Yagami of I don't know
Yeah.
this new generation of
So
anime.
for those of you who are listening or watching or whatever, the most non-spoilery way I can say what Eren Yeager is doing is basically he is going to war to stop wars. That's basically what he's doing. So he's killing a bunch of people so that the killing can end. That's basically what he's
I mean,
doing in a non-spoiler
essentially
way.
for the normies out there, imagine Ultron. You know his whole idea of peace. That's basically what Aaron's doing.
Bro, freaking man, 90% of like Attack on Titan watches are normies, bro. Shh, don't. Shh, okay.
I mean, it's out there, isn't it? They should know better, if anything. Come on.
That is true. That is true.
they'll
Yeah.
know better after the supposed ending gets
That is
animated.
true. Yeah. So finally,
Especially the anime onlys will cry.
finally, Haikyuu, you know.
sorry. I still wanted to talk about the Death Note a bit. Like I didn't get to finish
Yeah.
my
Oh,
point.
okay, go ahead.
Like Light is probably the we talked about how he was an anti-hero. I guess he can kind of fall into that category. But here's the thing: a lot of people these days, whenever they make a story or anime, this is not just limited to anime, by the way. Movies, TV shows, they try to make their protagonist realistic. If you guys ever heard of that,
Of course.
Yeah.
I disagree with that notion greatly. Like it's a work of fiction. Sure, he can react realistically to his situation, but overall, if you're gonna choose between realistic or compelling, choose compelling all the time. Light was not realistic in the slightest. He was way too smart. He was way too evil more than anything. But it's fine because he was a strong character. He had goals, he had conviction, and he stuck by those to the very end. So that's what made him a good character, and that's what made L such a good rival for him. Death Note is probably my favorite anime of all time, and I think people should watch it, not just to get a good impression of anime, but to also get a good impression of how story writing should get. And don't get me wrong,
Educate yourselves.
exactly. And don't get me wrong, it did start to fall off. It fell off plus ratio at the end when fucking when L's little disciple came into the picture. But overall, I think it had a solid ending. I think it was a really good show. So yeah, that's my take on it.
I think I would agree with you completely, but
Yeah.
it takes a bit of you just have to sit back, take everything with a grain of salt, and just watch it. Really, don't think too hard into it because these days people don't really like to think when they watch shows, right? Like Death Note's like one of those shows when I watched it years ago. It was like you had to really like think and analyze each scene, each piece of dialogue, all those things just tied together to sort of really just make the show good, make it what it is.
I wouldn't say Death Note like is some kind of has some kind of big social message or some shit like that. But you know, there was no mystery. We all knew Light was the killer. We all knew it was going to be one giant rat chase. But it was the journey of how this whole fight was going to turn out. That's the mystery of it. And you don't have to really think about what they do too much because they'll explain it in the end. But it's still interesting to see how it happens.
I
I
think the
argue
most
that.
exciting point in time was definitely like imagine you like back in early 2000s when you're waiting for like each episode to come out like every weekend or every week. You'd be like thinking, you'd be sitting there like he's the bad guy, but like you want to see how they're gonna reveal it. Like that's gonna be the most exciting bit for the early 2000 kids. This is gonna be like, shit, what's gonna happen next,
And
right?
before you, and before any of you say it, yes, Death Note's balls are deep in my throat. I will,
Oh, damn.
I will always suck it off any
Hey,
day.
man.
But anyway, you said you wanted to talk about Haikyuu. Go on.
Yeah. So, Mr. Peter, as I presume the biggest fan of Haikyuu here, how do you think Haikyuu kind of put anime on the map? For a mainstream audience.
Well, put it this way, okay? I mean, uh I mean, early on, I think we all could agree that anime was kind of lame, right? Was like to everybody else, everybody thought anime was lame, and if you watch anime, you're just lame. Dude. You were the epitome of yo,
Yeah.
you're such a fucking loser, right? And then
Them
over
were the good
time,
old days.
Yeah, those are the good old days.
I
looking
miss when
back,
we
that is true.
I miss when we bullied anime. Okay, I'm just kidding.
Don't worry,
I'm
we'll
just-
talk about that later. Yeah,
Wow.
we'll talk about that after this. Yeah.
All is done for us. Well, you have your point there, but anyway, moving on. So to sum it up, how it sort of attracted the mainstream audience, I think it's really through sports. You have to tie the two because Haikyuu actually encouraged these smelly, inactive weeps to go outside and play ball sports. They were like, "Oh my god, I saw Hinata do this little spike. I want to try this out." They made them go outside and try these things. I think how Haikyuu sort of branched out to a global market is that they made somewhat likable characters and made them, obviously high school, right? So they're relatable in some way. And then there's this, this short dude, like many people out there, Mike. And he's doing his best. He's doing
Yeah.
his best.
I'll
Doing
have
his
you
best
know
to-
I'll have you know I'm a 4'11" midget.
Let's
I s-
go.
I'm perfect penis sucking height. So if anyone of legal age wants to hook up, I'll be happy to suck you off.
Yeah, I'll put all this in the TikTok. No worries. Minus the legal age part. Okay, I do agree with Peter though. I mean
What?
I do agree with Peter though with the whole the protagonist is like like an outcast, I would say, in terms
like
of
he really is like the underdog of the sport
well,
because
yeah.
volleyball's like a sport of height, and then they're projecting how this short guy is gonna make it out there. It's kind
Yeah.
of like it's symbolic. It's symbolic to anime watchers who are kind
Yeah, I
of
was about to say
the
that, yeah.
lowest of the low, and then they're gonna be like, I could be like that too because he's doing his best. He's
Yeah,
trying.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was about to say that, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
good correlation there.
To any scrawny weebs watching this, go. Oh, if you're in school and the pandemic isn't affecting you from going to school,
Try
go
some
to your
sports.
go to the sports club. Go to the biggest guy there, and then just fucking slap him, dude. Just fucking slap him.
I don't
You know
understand.
what?
No.
Yeah, I second that. Like get off Genshin Impact, okay, and go to the biggest guy in school and just whack him, alright?
Just smack him, dude. Trust me, you can take him. Trust me, you can
But
take him.
that's not what Hinata did. Didn't Hinata ask for advice from the bigger guy?
After he slapped the shit out of him, though.
Hinata didn't slap anyone.
I'm totally not trying to get you killed. Just go.
God, imagine breaking news. Kid dies, slaps the biggest guy in school, gets ripped to pieces. Oh my god.
Imagine podcasters encourage death. Shit.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing.
So yeah, guess these three animes played a really interesting part in the uprise of anime. So now back to a interesting topic that I do want to talk about: the community, the anime community. Let's talk about the past. Okay, so let's put us in the year 2009 to 2014.
Oh man, the glory days,
Glory days.
Remember
Yeah.
those days, guys?
What was anime? What was anime? Let's in terms of community. You know.
I think.
Uh,
Okay,
I,
Mike, do you want to
I
go?
would like to start off actually with
Okay, actually,
with a
please go
very
ahead. I
very
have my own set
famous
of things.
yeah with a
Yeah,
very
go ahead.
famous video from this guy called Filthy Frank named the
Oh.
Weeaboos,
Oh boy.
But unfortunately, I do agree with Filthy Frank's video that from 2009 to 2014, those were basically anime fans. Just a bunch of really cringy people, you know.
they smell bad. They're sweaty.
they have katanas. They live in their mom's basement. They're over
have
33.
They have a body pillow, of like some 15-year-old anime girl, and they're
They
like,
they
Extra-
fuck it till it stands.
Extremely obese.
no, yeah, that too.
Susan, don't try, guys. We're not insulting anybody. All right, we're just describing them.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we're
yeah.
just labeling stereotypes, man. We're not
Please,
actually
boss.
targeting anyone. Okay.
Not the whip boss, please.
Please, as he's brown, you can't whip him. Don't
Oh,
do
yeah,
it.
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
I'm a closet gay, so you can't hurt us. Man.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
All right. So, Peter, you wanted to say something?
Okay, so I just want to say, just to sum it up, really, like what you said about weeboos. Put it simply, the 2009 2014 period of anime was really just a bunch of losers in one little hole, hiding away from everybody else who did
Yeah.
outside things. But like, oh my god, you watched the next episode of Naruto, man? You know when he did the Rasengan? Holy shit, dude, that was
Yeah.
sick. That was basically community back in the 09 to the 14s, man.
I feel
That's
a
it.
little called out because I really thought it was cool. Naruto did the Rasengan. Not gonna lie.
I mean, dude, come on, you have to look back and face facts, man. We're fucking lame back then.
I
Imagine.
am. I'm not gonna deny. I won't deny that. I won't deny that. But I'm just saying, you gotta admit, Naruto doing the Rasengan hit different. Not gonna lie.
God
Bro,
damn,
bro,
yeah.
like I used to rub my eyes and say, "Yo, I'm doing the Sharingan, man." Oh, my
Oh
eyes
my
are red.
God.
What's the Sharingan, bro?
Oh my god.
I used to. I used to
Oh my
Chidori
God.
my dad, and he would whip. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
no.
Okay.
So we conclude that in the years 09 to 14, anime fans were just a bunch of losers, bunch of smelly losers.
I mean, we were a part of them. To be fair, we were a part
That
of
is
them.
true. That is true. We were a part of them. Yeah,
That's which is
but
why I can mock you all so fondly.
that is true. Yeah. So now we talk about the mainstream days. I would say let's move on to 2015 till now when
Yeah.
anime started to kick off thanks to Attack on Titan, Haikyuu, My Hero Academia, so on and so forth. It is fun to see that anime has gotten its finally gotten its deserved recognition. But I do feel it is a little bit of a double-edged sword, don't you think, boys? After anime, has now come into the full-blown mainstream light.
Actually, Mike, would you like to go ahead first? Because I have, I just have this one thought.
Honestly, my thoughts on the subject can be summarized pretty quickly. The old days, I was getting bullied for liking anime, and I thought that was unfair. But now, when I see modern fans, I understand why bullying is necessary. Not gonna lie.
Right. I just want to say that, if you're done, of course.
Yeah, I'm done. Gone.
Well, I say from not to say 2015, but I say maybe I think from 2015 to maybe 2018. I think that was still like the transitional period where anime was kind of gaining traction with like the quote unquote cool kids. I really think
Yeah.
that that's where it really picked off, where it became sort of cool and like you could like someone could watch anime now and be like, oh my god, you watch anime, dude? I watch that too,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I think now it's because of TikTok. I genuinely think these TikTok kids fucking watch these shows and think it's fine to like anime now.
I
Like
think
these
just because
cool
of
kids.
I would blame social media in general. Like,
I still get notifications of comments from my My Hero Academia tier list. In that video, I mentioned like Oikawa and Iwaizumi for like 10 seconds at most, and
Oh dear.
what I said was I called them bros, and like
who's
oh,
Iwaizumi? Let me Google who Iwaizumi.
he's
He's a
the
Iwai.
spiky haired dude, man.
Oh, there's so many of them.
he's
Oh, okay,
Oika,
okay, okay, okay.
yeah, he's Oikawa's bitch, and
Yeah, okay, okay.
It's
This
like
guy.
debatable there, but yeah. The
yeah,
fangirls will fucking eat you alive in the comments. No, Oikawa is the bottom, man.
I
What are you
call
talking about?
I called them I called them bros, and like one comment I got was like, okay, no, I I feel so attacked. They belong together. I'm like, shut up. Please shut up.
Bro, can't guys be friends? Guys are friends, man. That's
I
just not how it works.
dead ass my first reaction when I saw that comment. In my head I was just going, I hope it gets swirly the next day at school. Not gonna lie.
Dude,
um,
now I hear what you said. I just want to I just imagine like putting a bag over that guy's head and just beating him up.
no, yo, relax,
You
bro.
can't say that. You can't
Relax,
say
bro.
that.
Wait,
Relax,
what?
bro.
What? Why? Why can't I say that?
Bro,
Why?
relax.
That could be taken as like a threat, and Susan don't like that.
No, okay,
Yeah.
fine, fine. I want to put a bag over his head and then draw a smiley face because he's a really happy guy. You know, he's like
Yes.
marshmallow. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we sucker punch him out.
We
But
love we love you, anime fans. I promise, we love
we
you.
love
We love you.
you.
So
Oh,
okay, so to sum it up, we went from a bunch of obese or scrawny, smelly introverts to a
A bunch
bunch
of
of
to a bunch of preteens thinking they're cool.
pretty
or
thick.
basically like the
Yeah.
cool kids, or even like to be fair, I can't even blame some of these people. Even bodybuilders, like these influencers now, they watch Baki and they parade it, which I can't blame them. It's Baki is pretty cool. I can't deny.
Yeah.
Then again, I've seen my fair share of neckbeards too.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so we do still have like sweaty, smelly, creepy virgins in the community, but I guess they're more of in the shadows, like in the Discord server, in the
Oh
Reddit,
yeah. Actually, funny you mentioned that. Maybe that's what happened, like they were the smelly weebs in the basement. And then they thought, anime is being picked up by the cool kids. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna be Discord moderators
They
now.
went to Discord and started calling
They
people kitten, is it?
and
Maybe.
they got bullied, and then they saw anime getting cool, and then by that point they were adults and like, oh, this is my chance to get some children. They thought,
Oh my god.
so they went to
Yeah.
Discord.
Oh my god.
Bro, dude, and then they made these anime groups and then they put it on their YouTube on like YouTube like highlights and stuff, and then they're gonna
Oh
be like, yo,
yeah.
join my server for all this cool anime content. Boom.
Hell yeah.
And just to be clear, we're not saying anime fans are pedophiles. We're just saying those lollies you're looking at kind of weird, huh? Not gonna lie.
Exactly,
Yeah.
man. And
All
you
those
women out there, you show the cons, okay? It ain't
all
cool,
those
man.
all those Klee fans out there, calling out the Genshin community, all you Klee fans out there, I'm watching you, better watch
All
out,
you Chi-Chi fans, man. Like, no, actually, most of
Nobody cares.
the
Nobody
Genshin
cares about
girls,
Chichi.
man.
Nobody cares about Chichi, alright? They're
Bro,
all
like, look,
acting.
put it this way, okay? Most of
Nah.
the Genshin girls are underage, okay? So,
Yeah, but no one cares. They care about like Zhongli and Tartaglia. Who nobody cares about Chichi. Fuck Chichi. Chichi can go to hell. Go back to hell for all I care.
man, why so
This is
mad, bro?
this is sounding personal here.
as a as
Exactly,
a
man.
as
This
a
is something
Genshin Impact
you're not
fan,
telling us, Azzy.
as a Genshin Impact fan who has lost too many 50-50 to Chichi, I hope she gets deleted from the game. I just hope.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I've washed my hands clean of Genshin, so I don't know that pain anymore. But if
Yeah,
I ever get back into Genshin, I'm buying an account. Not gonna lie. Just
don't
gonna.
do it. Just don't do it, bro.
Why would you
Just
waste money and
don't do
buy an
it, bro.
account?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't play Genshin. Just don't play
Dude,
Genshin.
dude. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, we're in a third world country with our own like shopping app. I'm not gonna tell you what that shopping app is because I don't want you freaks to find us. But we have
It's eBay.
that shopping app from our country. That place offers some insane deals, dude.
Probably
Exactly the
scams, to
kind
be
of.
fair.
It's that you would think so. You would think so, but no. A lot of them actually aren't. I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna lie. I've been exploring the place for a while now, and like I've been making some good purchases. You guys will see it soon on my channel.
alright, man.
Okay.
I have some
Interesting.
upgrades coming.
I see
God
that Mike's
damn.
been
Okay.
shopping at Craigslist. Alright, everybody? It's
Craigslist.
Craigslist,
Let's
guys,
go.
obviously.
Craigslist.
Yeah, 100% U.S. citizen. Black Lives Matter. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Susan,
oh
please.
no.
Susan, don't beat me, please. All right, boys. Let's swiftly move on. So we're all in agreement that the anime community is still a pile of questionable. How do I say this? How do I say this?
Okay, I think I'm gonna sugarcoat it a little bit, okay? We were basically harmless and now they've become a bit more aggressive, put it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, we give
And
them power. My
I think
god.
the internet is also a huge a huge like uh how what's the word? I think the internet.
Contributing factor.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
because like they've given these freaks so much leeway and so many places to just parade around their bullshit, and
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
just gone really fucking gay. Not gonna lie.
All right. So, since on the topic of anime fans, right? Let's see if the three of us, anime veterans at this point, we've been watching anime for far too long. Then we should have. Then we should. Let's try to name
It's unhealthy.
let's try to name every single anime fan in existence right now. So
What?
obviously we have the casual watcher. We have the infamous manga man who magically knows everything about the anime,
Right. And then there's the anime
We
only, obviously.
the anime only, yeah. We have the let's see what else. We have the evolution of the yaoi pedal people, the people who just those funny girls who see two men and start shipping them violently. I don't know what they're called. There has a name for them, right?
And then there's chads like me who don't watch anime but just shit on your opinion.
Wait, is there a name? Is there a name for those yaoi paddle wielding women? Is there a new name for them? I'm not sure.
It's just fuck.
Fujoshis?
Yeah, there we
Fujoshi.
go.
Yeah.
I was about to say
Are
that.
they still called Fujoshis?
Yeah.
Pretty sure they are.
Wow. Okay, they still exist. Damn, haven't seen one in a while.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
bro, we
they're
know
everywhere.
one. What do you mean? We know one.
No, I mean I haven't seen one like in real life. I'm kind of scared though. Not gonna lie.
For me, I feel like I'm about to meet one in college, man. Like one of my groups are in. God, I just don't want to talk about it, dude.
By the way, he goes to Harvard if you want to go find
He
him.
goes to Harvard.
No,
We
no,
all
no.
three,
What do you mean?
all
Yo, what do
three
you
of
mean?
us go to Harvard.
Dude,
All right,
no, no. I
please.
shifted, man. I went to MIT, man. I go to MIT now.
I'm in
Yeah,
Yale.
yeah.
I'm in Yale. Mike, aka the pseudo intellectual, is in Harvard.
I'm not in college. I live in my mother's basement.
True, yeah. So okay, so we have anime only, manga only, Fujoshi, the Genshin Impact community. Let's not talk about the Genshin Impact community. We have them.
Yeah,
We have
let's
just
not
them.
do that.
What else do we have? We have the artists who don't watch any anime. They just draw people. You know,
I
not
respect
bad, I
those
guess.
guys.
But
That's
there are some special ones in there, so I don't want to talk about them either. The cosplayers, they also don't watch anything. They just go, wow, nice character, and then they dress up as them. You
Again,
know,
respectable. Let's
respectable,
go.
yeah. What else do we have? We have the neck beards. They still exist. My God,
Yeah.
the Discord,
speaking
the
of
funniest of people.
speaking of neck beards, all right. That's a
I'm
bad
scared.
What?
transition now that I think about it. All right. But on the subject of neck beards, I want to talk about this one infamous dude. Uh,
Christian?
have you guys heard of Digibro?
Oh yeah,
GG,
of
bro.
course. Oh,
Let
I,
He
I
me jog my
actually
memory.
does he still post? I remember like
okay, so to start off, he's trans now. So
Oh my God, yeah.
we're,
Look
we're
at him.
gonna have to call Digi a she now. So
wait, what?
yeah, it's a she now.
Yeah,
So
got black lipstick. Got what is this? Interesting
also the
looking.
the DG Bro brand is dead. She operates a channel called YGG Studios now.
I just googled it.
Oh,
What is going on here? Please
YGG
explain, Mike.
Studio.
Please explain. I'm so lost right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't know the full details either. I probably will make a hit piece on this dude at some point, the same way I did for the Shoujo thing. But like, what I know is that this dude was probably one of the most. I guess he was the one of the most popular anime analysis dudes on the platform. He was more on the edgy, degenerate side of it. One of his most prominent opinions was his active defense on lollies.
That sounds
And
fun.
Okay.
if you
Please explain.
Okay.
Yeah.
there's an infamous clip of him going on a debate podcast where when the host asked him what exactly he means by being a lolicon, he was a self-proclaimed lolicon, by
Oh
the way.
no.
I'm not labeling him that. He was self-proclaimed.
God.
When the host
We
like
can.
asked him what he meant by lolicon, this is what he said. I'm quoting directly what he said here, all right?
However, I will say this, Digibro. I don't know if this is accurate because I don't know the terminology of like anime shit, but you are self-professed, what is it, lolicon fan?
Yes.
Does that mean
I'm-
that, what does that mean?
It means that I am a huge fan of illustrations of little girls getting fucked.
Oh,
That's what he said.
Well,
God.
there goes the
No, no,
reputation
he
of the
could've-
whole community.
No, honestly speaking, he could have phrased it better. He could have just said like underage women, fictional underage
No,
women, or something like that.
No, that's too bad.
Actually, that's me censoring him. He didn't say underage girls. He straight up says I'm interested in depictions of little. That's what he said. That's what he said.
There goes the whole community's reputation.
Yeah.
Jesus
I,
Christ.
I swear to God, if there's any clippers out there, shut the fuck up. Don't take that out of context. I am quoting someone.
Hey, editor.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm editing that out. Instead, I'm playing the clip. All right.
Okay, yeah, play the clip. All right, play the clip. Yeah, censor everything. and Play the clip.
He sounds so startled right now. He sounds so scared. Like shit. My career. No, my career.
After
My
shitting
career.
on lolicons this much, I can't have that shit. I can't
That is
have.
true. Yeah, that
I
is true.
can't-
Yeah.
I can't have a Vosh happen to me, man.
Dude, Mike, calm down, man. Relax. It's banter, bro. You're losing your cool, man. Jesus Christ.
He went into the what is this, the fight or flight mode right there, you know?
I
Dude,
can't.
Mike had a Shinji moment, dude. He's about to like scream. Fuck
I
man.
can't. I can't end up like Vosh, dude. I just can't.
Actually, Azzy, since the topic of anime, right? Do you guys recall Pokimane and Toast getting banned because of streaming anime on Twitch?
Dude, it went from such a simple drama to such a bigger shitstorm than it needed to be.
Bushfire there.
I don't know. What do you guys make of that? Like, what do you
It's
think? What do you think
just
they have sort of what do you think was going through their minds as they did that? Yeah.
Well deserved.
well deserved.
Fuck them. As someone who's had to deal with copyright while making videos, almost every time I want to upload, fuck them. Legit, fuck them. I go through so much and get fucked for like a 1 second clip, and you just straight up stream the whole show. Yeah, fuck you. Get banned for all I care.
But the way they did though was so irresponsible. They just couldn't. It felt like they couldn't be bothered at that point. They just let it run. Toast like went off somewhere and did something for a while, and then on Twitter, his public statement was like, oh, too bad. Oh, I'll see you guys in like 2 weeks or 2 months or something. See you guys. Bye. Like
Yeah,
he doesn't even care at this point.
The shitty part is they know how fucking wrong it was. Like they know it was a stupid thing to do. And I'm well aware. I'm pretty sure they know that it would fuck with the smaller guys too, but they did it anyway, and that's just selfish.
Guess only God knows what they're thinking of when they did that.
And we all know people are gonna be coming in drones to defend them and shit. Like in the words of Gideon, they're not gonna fuck you, bro.
Oh, oof.
You're not that guy. Trust me, you're not that guy, bro. You're not that guy.
By the way, hashtag free Gideon. Free Gideon. Fuck you, Pokemon.
All right, so back to the list. So after NECPS, we have Lolicons, we have Shotacons, all right. We have the VTuber watchers, the people who only watch VTuber. I guess they count as anime fans too, right?
Do they really?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Do they-
I'd say they do because
Yeah.
VTuber fans don't necessarily wait. What was the fucking analogy?
What is the analogy?
That was an analogy. I didn't.
You know what? You know what? There was a saying that I was going somewhere with that, but now my brain just farted, so you just keep going.
Oh man, that could have been the clippable moment. Oh man.
All right, so
So with
For fans, I'd say it's debatable. It's like they're just watching a cute quote unquote
girl.
anime JPEG. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I think I got it. I think I got it.
all right.
Okay, let's hear it.
Not all anime fans watch VTubers, but all
is true.
VTuber fans probably watch anime.
Ah,
Maybe.
Say it
Actually,
again.
no. I kind of get.
Because like,
Not-
because like, if you're a fan of anime, you're not necessarily going to be a fan of VTubers. But
That is
if you're
true.
watching VTubers, you probably have like a history of watching anime behind you or
is true.
something,
That is
or at least
true.
an
Yeah,
interest in anime. Yeah,
that is very true. Correct.
that was the saying. Yeah.
You gotta have one with the other, or one without the other. I guess that kind of makes sense.
So
Actually,
Yeah.
that explains us quite well, at the very least. I mean, I think you guys were a bit skeptical, but I was there in the early on in the beginning for the VTuber thing. I mean, as mentioned in the previous podcast, which you should definitely listen to. Episode 1, it's out there. Listen to it.
Basically, people watch VTubers to feel that the little lonely void in their soul. Am I right? It just basically sum it up, right?
I mean, put it simply, it's kind of. I was saying that explains us quite well. That we as anime watchers, we watched anime first, then we came to like VTubers, and then I was saying like I was there in the beginning, and then you guys were a bit skeptical about VTubers, and then you sort of came back to it.
I was always like fascinated with like the concept of virtual avatars. I mean, I'm using one right now,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, I will admit when I first saw the VTubers thing, I thought, wow.
Wow, what
This
a
is
bunch
really
of losers!
This
is
is really
depressing.
sad.
This is depressing. Yeah.
And now I follow several VTubers on Twitter. By the way, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's twitter.com/pseudointel4. Not gonna lie.
In the description, please go
Yes, yes.
please go and
And
follow.
if you wanna follow us on Twitter, it's the Based Bloke Cast. All right?
Yes,
Hell
yes.
yeah.
Right there.
Share it to your friends. We're
Hell
gonna start Patreon soon as you get that.
Oh, no lah. Yeah. More work for us, man. But I do agree with Mr. Peter. At first it was extremely like oh, what the hell am I watching? You know,
I
why
thought
is why
you
this
were gonna
rabbit girl? Why this rabbit girl jumping around acting all cutesy? Then as I continue to watch this particular rabbit girl, you know, which shall not be named, you know, I kind of
Sorry, I
but
thought.
as we
Sorry,
mentioned
sorry.
in the podcast before, you know.
I just want to say, like, I thought you were gonna say I kind of agree with Mr. Pedo.
Wow. 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 I don't know what to say,
He's
man.
not a
I don't know what
pedo.
to
He's
say.
Peter.
Wow.
Peter. It's Peter. Yeah,
I don't know what to
I
say,
do agree
man. Wow.
with what we said in the previous episode where even if those VTubers were just normal people streaming, I would still watch them because they are just that good at streaming. You know,
Mm,
I'm pretty sure
so,
you always agree with me,
Some
more
of
or
them.
less.
some of them, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like if
Not gonna.
very infamous case, you know, of we can mention the Kiryu Koko case, right? Without getting murdered, right?
Yeah, yeah. Not to name specific favorites of mine, but Peckle, Peckle.
Shut the fuck up.
Can you do Pecora's intro first? Come on, Mike.
Oh my
Mr.
god.
Sudo.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Come
Oh my
on, do
god.
it. Do it, Mike. Do it.
Come Peckle. Fucking kill
Okay.
me.
No, say the
No,
full thing, man.
Do the
Say the
whole
full
thing.
thing, bitch. Say the full
no,
thing.
Do the whole
no.
thing.
You know what it
We
is. I know what it
encourage
is.
bullying
Okay.
on this
No.
channel. Fucking say it. Do it. Oi! Okay, censor the stuff. Editor, please.
Hey yo.
Editor, please.
Yo, you said the gamer word, bro.
Editor, please.
Thing is,
So
man.
moving on swiftly. Case on, you know, who used to be Kiryu Koko is a very good example of something happened, some drama happened, she had to stop working for her life. She's now her own independent thing, working as herself
China.
and she's still, you know, she's still amazing at her job. So
Agent Big's gonna fucking kill us.
I mean, okay, put it this way, Azzy. I mean, what her content is borderline porn if you think about it. I'm
oh
not
my
gonna
god.
lie.
Why? It's not. It's not. It's just
Bro,
her in
are
a
you
funny
sure?
looking
Are
dress.
you sure, man? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Funny you mentioned porn because didn't she
Oh
like collab?
no.
Didn't she like collab with Project Melody or
Yeah,
something?
on Chatterbait, fucking.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
god.
They even used the models where it was like the top was kind of naked, so it looked like they were completely fucking naked. I'm pretty sure Melody's one was completely naked, but like I don't think Coco has one of those models.
You should
Let,
have.
let's
Not
be
that I,
honest, man.
You should have
Knowing
told
her,
me. I
what?
didn't know this.
No, Azzy, you didn't know,
No, I
man.
did not. I did not
Bro,
know.
you're missing. You
I
missed
would have
out,
been
man.
there. I would have
You
been
missed
there.
out, bro.
not that I would know. Not that I would know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a virgin, but you know, not that I would know.
All right. So enough about YouTubers. I guess.
By the way,
Yeah.
by the way, Melody, if by some small chance you're watching this,
We love you. Right?
I'm still keeping my eye on you because of the next thing. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Still keeping my eye on you.
Kason, if you're watching this, Kason, we
We
love
love
you.
you.
We love you so much.
We love you very
Lo-
much. Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
love now.
yeah. You probably don't love us after what we said today, but we love you.
Aw.
Okay, we
Oh,
love
come
you, bro.
on. Kason can take some roasting, right? Right, Kason? Huh?
Kason would give us more shit to be honest, but we like
That
it.
is fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
what?
We'll take
No,
it.
no,
Yeah.
no. She can take a roasting. She doesn't like people. She doesn't like roasting. Her friends. That's the thing.
Oh, we're not her friend. It's okay.
What?
She get roasted. Don't
We're
worry.
just a bunch of strangers talking shit, man.
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've talked shit about her friends. Me, I talk shit.
Yeah, you did it, not us. Me and
See,
Peter are
Kason,
in the
don't come
same.
after Azzy and I, okay? Mike's the guy you want. Right here.
Exactly.
Wow.
His Twitter's in the description. The pseudo intellectual. Yeah, just go there, Kason.
Yeah. Please follow me, and I'll say the gamer word. Follow me.
Oh no.
Oh, don't do that, please.
You follow Mike on Twitter. We released the clip of the gamer word.
Oh,
Boom.
so if Kason follows the pseudo intellectual on Twitter, he will say the gamer word like
If
live.
you follow me on Twitter, I'll open myself for cancellation. Let's go. Let's
Jesus
go.
Christ.
That's a clippable thing right there. Thank you very much, Mr. Mike. Okay, let's
Let's
go
move on.
back.
Let's move on.
Let's go
Azzy.
back to
Come on.
PG-13. All right, boys. We have very good taste in anime, don't we? After being
I think that's quite subjective, but for the sake of argument's
all
sake,
right. Let's
yes.
see. Let's see.
Just
So
say yes. Okay, let's
we
say yes.
all of us have read manga that have not been brought into anime, right? So let's exercise
Oh,
our
yeah.
superiority, you know, to and educate these peasants, these anime
Okay.
peasants.
Right.
Do you guys have
Okay.
any good? Do you guys have any good manga exclusives that anime fans should consider. I will start us off first. I recommend a very interesting yandere manga for all those yandere fans out there. You funny people,
Yandere manga.
you funny people called Chi no Wadachi. What is it called in English? Oh my god. What is it called in English?
Shang
It's
Shang Hanji.
No.
Chino Wadachi, aka Blood on the Tracks. It's basically it's an interesting twist on the yandere thing, where it's a mother being a yandere towards a mother being yandere and and obsessively in love with her own son, and then some weird stuff happens. So it's a very good twist on the yandere, and I do recommend that
Any more
myself.
elaboration on the weird stuff, Azzy?
Oh yeah, you have to check it out, bro. You know,
Fair enough.
Chino Wadachi, aka Blood on the Tracks. Yeah. It's a very
Right.
interesting family horror drama, I would say.
This sounds like it was written straight out of Oedipus. Not gonna lie.
So you got
But
any suggestions? I'm cooking up my thoughts really right now,
What
Mike.
let's
do
go. It's a pseudo
me?
intellectual, you know.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. Give us your
Anything?
wisdom.
I
Give the
if I
people your
had
wisdom.
if I had to recommend a manga, I would recommend Masturbation Master Kurosawa.
What? Can you say that?
Ooh, I feel like you've told me that one before a
If you
while
don't,
back.
if you don't know, if you wanna, I can't explain it in words right now. And my explanation right now is gonna be sounding really bad. If you want like my full review on it, you can find it on my channel somewhere. Yeah, Masturbation Master Kurosawa is basically about this dude Kurosawa. Uh, he paints himself as the guy who's above it all. He doesn't like socializing at school. He has this one dude who really wants to be friends with him, but he pretends to be nice, but on the inside he's like, fuck this guy, I don't want to be friends with him. But despite despite acting like he's superior to everyone else, his hobby after school is to wait until all the kids have gone home, sneak into the girls' bathroom, and masturbate while thinking about all the hottest girls in school.
Oh my god.
That's so sad.
It is so
That's so
depressing.
sad. Oh my
Now,
god.
now I know that sounds really shit from the description, but trust me, it's a good manga. It doesn't treat what he does as a good thing. Watch it. Just read it. It's good. It's a good read.
Dude, that
What a
I'm trying to process what you just said.
Yeah, same.
If you if you want something similar to if you read Kurosawa and you like it and you want something similar, you can also check out Molester Man. That's a real title. Trust me.
Why are all the things you're recommending so sus, bro?
Trust me. I know it sounds sus. Ding 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 ding, but
Stop.
it's good shit. You should just read it. Trust me.
Okay, so I've had to think, trying to find one which really stands out to me. So I know, none of us here like Tower of God, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
what a bloody flop, honestly.
Okay, and Mike, what was that fighting manhwa which got adapted a while back, if you recall?
Are you
That
talking about
School
God
of
of High School?
Yeah, God of High School, yeah.
Another
So
flop.
what I'm trying to say is here that I have this manhwa in my mind, which is, I mean, it's not Soul Leveling, for fuck's sake. That shit is so overrated. But like there's this manhwa, Windbreakers. I really want to see animated. Essentially, if you like Idaten Jump, if you enjoyed your Mushino Pedal, this is something just for you, but even better than that. Something with likable characters, good storyline. I mean, some parts are kind of cheesy and cringe and over the top, but Windbreakers, check it out. It's essentially about a sort of this guy rehabilitating himself and finding out more things about his family he never knew. At the same time, just enjoying the joys of cycling and just meeting new people after his very closeted life. Yeah, give it a shot, really. And one other thing I want to see animated too is viral hits. I'm sure we all
Yeah.
kind of we all liked that manhwa to an extent, right? And even
I,
Lucas.
I I I like it. I like it. Yeah.
So
I
if
haven't
they
I
kept
haven't
that same story, I feel like it has a potential to be good, to make a good name for manhwas to be adapted into anime. Yeah.
Yeah, what is Viral Hit all about again, if you don't mind?
So how do I sum it up? So it's essentially the super scrawny kid, trying to. Okay, let me start again. So there's this guy. Okay, I forgot his name already, but I think his name's Hobin. So his mom's super ill. So essentially, he's not very rich, and he works all the time to make money to make ends meet, and also to pay for his mom's medical bills. Okay, so this little society of his sort of works around his school society works around this sort of their own type of YouTube kind of thing. So the more views you have, then you get more CPM, you get money, right? So
Yeah.
essentially, he was a grunt before this. So this guy bullies him, and then his bully gets all this cash after all these views he gets, right? And then one day he stumbles upon this obscure YouTube channel. It's in another translation of viral hit. It's how to fight. So this YouTube channel he finds is about how to fight. So there's this chicken man. Okay, he literally is a chicken man who is like a pro UFC MMA fighter. So he learns how to fucking fight off YouTube basically, and he like does image training and he trains, and then he beats up some goons, right?
Also, it's basically about this scrawny kid who learns how to fight and fights people.
Basically, but it's a lot more than that if you dive deeper into the story. It's worth a read. Really, check
I
it
do,
out.
I do agree that a webtoon should be animated, should be turned into anime. Especially like some webtoons like Bastard. Has Bastard been turned to an anime? No, right?
No
I know.
way.
No, but
I think I think
but I do
it has
agree
a,
it should be animated. I do like that manhwa.
it has a live action, right?
No, that one is Sweet Home.
Okay, yeah. Sweet Home is the monster one. All right.
Yeah.
Good choice, sir.
Ask me back during the Tower of God days, which is not that long ago anyway. But ask me during those days, and I would have disagreed about the manhwa. But I've read a good amount of webtoon now to say that yes, there are good webtoons. They're just animating the worst ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that they need to find a better one. You know, something with decent plot, like what I just said. In my opinion, I find those really enjoyable. So you know, give something like those a chance. You know, to be animated, and let's see the whole surface change for manhwa. You know, to be
No,
animated.
no more Tower of God, please. Please don't
Knowing,
ever animate that
knowing
again.
our beloved anime community, the next manhwa is probably going to be solo leveling. So big sad.
It's so overrated, man. They're literally
Yeah.
just feeding the SAO fans, man.
That's gonna be my next hit piece for the anime community. But
Yeah, same here, honestly.
yeah, well, we'll get back to you on that when Solo Leveling comes out, if we're still doing this shit by that
Yeah.
time. But if we're still
Well,
doing this shit when that comes out, then we'll definitely talk about Solo Leveling.
Definitely, man.
I believe we've been rambling around for about an hour now. So let's talk about one more topic and then we call it a day, eh, boys?
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we talked about the past, we talked about the present, we've talked about some of its differences, the type of fans we anime people have picked up and left behind over the years. Let's talk about the future. What do you think we left on a pretty good topic. What do you think is the next anime that will bring the bar up for anime. So Demon Slayer brought the bar up, JoJo brought the bar up, Death Note brought the bar up, Attack on Titan brought the bar up. What do you think is the next thing, the next anime?
Um,
that's actually a hard question to answer.
Yeah.
okay, Mike, do you mind if I go ahead, or do you need?
Go
Yeah,
or do you wanna?
go ahead, bro. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So I think, put it simply, I think what they need now is to sort of mesh, you know, an older style of writing with, you know, with this new style of animation we have. What I'm trying to say is like we talked about Death Note earlier. We liked
Yeah.
the writing of Death Note. We liked the story. We liked how it was presented. Okay, so you compare, you know, writing back then and now. That's like the big tangent. That's the contrast. Writing now is just cheap. It's disposable. We just see like really flashy pieces of cardboard. Like, dare I say, you know, fuck some of you, right? Violet Evergarden is trash. It's just a nice piece of cardboard. Okay, Kyo Annie, they animated it really well. I can't deny. I really love the aesthetics of the anime, but story wise, it's so bland. And you like that shit and you eat it up just because it
Hey,
looks nice.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I do agree with Peter there, but I would say having nice looking stuff is good because anime was well known for being that one grainy thing you watch at 360p, that very grainy like pirated thing you watch at 360p. So watching seeing like very nice looking stuff now is a good thing. But I do agree that most of the anime fans this day and age just look at flashing colors, and you know just go ham. They just look at flashing colors and then they call it nice, and that's what they call it a day, I would say.
So I think to move forward from here, I think what we need to do is like, yeah, okay, we've established the fact that we have good animation. We have like you see, I forgot what Demon Slayer's studio was, but like a studio Mappa, right? They have like super flashy, super fresh, super new, super dynamic animation. So what we need now is more time spent on writing. We need better writers in the room instead of all these special animators. Okay, we have a bunch of artists now. We need some guy who's super linguistic, some guy who's intelligent, who knows how to put something really nice together and make it all coherent. I think
Yeah.
if we're able to merge good writing and this level of animation, I think we can come up with something great in the future.
Oh,
You know what I
But
think? Yeah,
what's
you know
it?
what? Fuck it. I'm calling it right now. China's
Yeah.
gonna have the next anime of the year. China, let's go. I see it, baby. Here we
Oh,
go.
what
Give
will
it
the anime be called though? If you have any idea.
the adventures of Xi Jinping. And with that, we're ending the podcast today.
What the fuck? That is true. Some companies
Dude,
from China are making them really really insane and nice looking anime, aren't they? I saw like a few
yeah.
clips.
Dude, someone already made a manga with Putin as the main character. I would
Oh wow!
love to see a manga about Xi Jinping. Not gonna
Oh
lie.
wow!
Wait,
Not gonna lie.
hasn't there been been a manga made with like all the political leaders?
Has there? I haven't seen it.
I've seen like remember
It's
that there's
I
like the
don't think
hit.
it's really it's not realistic. I think it is quite boring. I think, but
Is it?
if I remember, yeah.
I mean, there's
Because
been plenty of there's been plenty of iterations of Donald Trump in manga. I'm not gonna lie.
well, I've
Yeah.
seen plenty of Hitler, Mr. Kim Jong Un. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. You think Chainsaw Man will raise the bar?
No,
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 saying right now, no.
I'm sure it'll have a big impact on the anime community, but I don't like that manga, and I'm pretty
Oh,
sure I'm gonna fucking hate the anime too. I ain't gonna hate the anime, so what? Uh,
you think
you
you
know,
think it will touch Demon Slayer level at least? Probably, maybe.
probably
Yeah.
with how low standards are these days, it probably will.
Yeah.
I would
No,
say that. Oh, okay. Wait, sorry.
sorry, I just want to say to all the Chainsaw Man fans out there, Chainsaw Man is mid as fuck. Your taste is shit. I'm better than you. There we go.
Bruh. Okay. Well, what I have to say about it as someone who's actually stomached and finished or caught up with the manga, I think
Same
that
here.
yeah, Mappa would do a good job animating it, but I feel like as someone who's read the manga, I think the the anime can do only so much to meet that sort of par. If you want to talk about writing and art and all that stuff.
That is true. I mean, yeah, I do agree that Chainsaw Man is a very meathead manga. Like just like just run in and start fighting and stuff like that.
It really
I do predict if they made a solo leveling the same look as Tower of God or the other one fight the tournament arc and the tournament arc webtoon. What's it called again? High school fight or
God of
whatever.
high school.
Yeah, God of High School. I'm pretty sure if they make solo leveling look like those two, it can probably reach at least Demon Slayer heights maybe.
But you're
Maybe.
essentially just selling another SAO, but in
Yeah,
manhwa form.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, but I'm basing it because of how the community is going forward, unfortunately, and how nice everything will look. Plus its popularity, I'm pretty sure it can boost itself to Demon Slayer level probably.
But my one question is, which studio is handling the animation for Solo Leveling? Is it Mappa as well, or is it?
No idea. I have no idea. It's not. Nothing has been announced for solo leveling, but I do feel solo leveling could be the next big thing. Like unfortunately, lah, but yeah,
Yeah.
it
Because
will look really nice. But that's about it,
mm,
really.
because in actuality, because I feel I've read I guess speculations that Solo Leveling is gonna be animated this year. Yeah.
This year, okay lah. And we wait and see lah whether it falls flat in its face or does cool things.
I really wanted to flop just to shut up the fans, really. Okay, we've
That's
had
kind of
enough
true. Yeah,
SAO for one generation. Okay, we don't need
Yeah,
another.
that's
all
true.
the
Yeah.
people who liked SA, to all the people who hated SAO, why do you like solo leveling? A genuine question. Why do you like solo leveling? It's the same shit, just Korean.
That's true. Yeah.
But with
So,
that, I think that's all here, don't you think, Azzy?
let's end it off on one more thing. We've talked about the anime. I'm sorry to drag you guys on. We talked about anime in terms of future. How you think the community will move on in the future? Will it just continue to plateau, or just continue to get overrun by TikTok and Twitter? Probably,
s-
yeah.
Really,
I,
the latter, honestly.
I say this as a concerned father. Please do better. You can do better.
That is true. Yeah.
Well, this is the trend of people and things these days. It will be overrun by the new kids who think Naruto is still the shit and Dragon Ball is still the shit. Okay, it's just that's the way I see it now. There's no hope for us veteran fans, as you say.
And yeah, well, that is basically our verdict on anime in general. We hit a bunch of really interesting topics about past, present, and the future of anime. We just hope that it will go well for everybody and not, hopefully the bushfire doesn't become bigger. Am I right, boys?
You only can
Yeah,
hope for the
hopefully.
best for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, in terms of anime, I think even all three of us have gotten lives, unfortunately, and we have to put anime aside. We can't
On
say much, I guess, at the end of the
yeah,
Yeah.
day.
you know shit's bad when I wish I could be watching anime.
Yeah.
But on that note, yeah, everybody, please, if you want more of us, then go to our Twitter and Instagram. You can go check us out on TikTok as well if you're
Hell
young and
yeah.
hip.
Hell
So
yeah.
yeah,
And don't
yeah.
forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. You know what I mean?
So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all hopefully next time.
Right. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye bye.